Hi, morning. So we are making bagel today. We start with 250 grams of bread flour, and here is 150 grams of hot water, 90 degrees Fahrenheit, and we will be adding yeast and sugar into the water just for it to fermentate. Activate the yeast. This is a half tablespoon of yeast. And then we will be adding sugar, 23 grams or half tablespoon and 1/4 tablespoon of sugar. So let's see, this is sugar. Just a little bit more. Let's give it a stir and then set it aside for 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, it will have bubble coming up. All right. And here is the bread flour. Remember to use bread flour. And let's see. I've already weighted 250 grams of bread flour, and we will be just adding 3 grams of salt, and that is half teaspoon and 1/4 teaspoon. So first of all, half teaspoon and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. So this is adding the flavors. And normally after adding all the flours, I would love to just give it a mix so it can distribute it more evenly. All right, let's still wait for the yeast, and I'll come back maybe around 5 minutes. At this point, you can just clean up whatever you are using to measure, because we don't need those anymore. Prepare a clean surface, because after this we will be mixing the water into the yeast water into the flour, and we will be kneading on the surface. As you can see here, it already started to have some bubble, Let's wait a couple minutes more and come back. While we are waiting, I'd like to show you, this is the bagel I made last night. It has a very nice color and the texture is very dense and chewy, and also the surface, the crust, is coated pretty well. And for my family, we do like sesame, so we just made it simple. All right. And at the same time, we can prepare a bowl. This will be for the dough to ferment later. So what I do, I usually pour some oil, olive oil, to the paper towel. Oh, that's too much today. And then just lightly grease the inside of the bowl, so later the dough won't be sticky to this bowl. I think I had too many today, so I'll just wipe it out a little bit. All right. It's very interesting to see the yeast to be activated, and as you can see here, there are even more bubbles. So let's give it, let's see how many time passed. Let's do it for 2 more minutes, okay? And at the meantime, you can just grab a coffee or anything. Yes. Alright, I think it's almost time, and you can see there is more bubble. So at this point, we can just pour the yeast water into the flours. It smells good. It feels almost like you are making some beer. And I'll just mix them. Yeah, overall, I just want to show that kneading doesn't really take too much time. And for this recipe, it's not super hard stuff to do. Yeah, I do prefer to use spatula first because at first it would be too watery. So I don't really want to mess up my hands too much. All right. Okay, now at this point, okay, let's just knead a little bit more. Yeah, try to absorb all the dry flours before we flip everything onto the tabletop. Yeah, at this point, as you can see, there's still a couple of some dry flours, but I'm just flipping them to the table and start to knead. Yeah, so I just use my palm to press it down and fold it, press it down, fold it, press it down, and do it until everything is smooth and the dough will be ready. Let's see how long it takes. So now almost all the dry flours has been absorbed. Take off my watch. 我拿个垫脚，这个应该揉很快。Yeah, so while kneading, I'm just trying to stick all the dry flours into the dough. And now everything has been becoming a dough and it's not very sticky. So the hand is fairly clean. So just continue kneading because the surface is not very smooth yet. I'll fold it and knead, fold it and press. I don't like using KitchenAid for this one. It's because it will become relatively hard. So if it's kneading using the KitchenAid, it just will make this standing mixer like wobble around. I never counted how long I spent to mix the bagel dough, so today we'll find out. Hey, Benny. 我可能还要5分钟，你看看要不要先陪他吃啊？ Yeah, sorry, my little one just woke up. You 把那个你切半个 bagel。 你就拿这个贝壳横着切，把没有芝麻的那边烤一烤，然后再加一点那个 cream cheese， 然后就那个酱，然后给它。
这个的，
随便哪个都可以，就别用那个皱的。
哪个是这个？我不知道，痛了吗？
没。我来切。下面那半烤一烤，贝，你不要发声音了。我在做 bagel。
做哪一个？这种啊？是吧？
So at this point, the dough is almost ready. It's still a bit lumpy on the surface, but the filling, you can feel it's even smoother than before. Let's do another 5 minutes. Benny, 不要这么长，轻点。Yeah, my little one just woke up. I didn't expect him to wake up this early, so I do apologize about the noise, but let's finish kneading. Yeah, this recipe is for 4 bagels, and if you want to make 8, just double it. But if you, like, I am a relatively small size person, so if we do 8 like the doughs, it will be too much work for me to knead. Let's do like 2 more minutes, and then we'll set dough aside. 大概还有3分钟了。I think at this point it's almost ready, but just for me, I would love to knead it a little bit more. It can be fun. So fold it, press it. Yeah, so using this palm. And almost like using your weight of your body to press it.
妹妹给你吃啊，这颗颗的啊，你先吃好了啊。来，再来吃饭。
1 more minute. I'm not counting the time. You should be looking at the texture of your dough. Yeah, using time is just for me to say, telling my mom when I can be done. I think around 8 minutes-ish, it's already ready, but kneading it is also a little fun. Okay, I think this should be okay. So it's a dough, you can just press it. I do like press it like this and fold it outside, so you will have a nice surface here. Just want to knead it a couple more times to have a nicer surface. Alright, so see, this surface is better than the one I just had before. So I just wrap it around and shape it to a ball. You don't really have to do this. You can just dump the whole thing into your bowl. So here's my bowl with olive oil on it. Just put it inside, and I will have a plastic wrap. Alright, so then at this point, we'll let it sit for 60 minutes. Normally 60 minutes is enough for me, and we are having 75 degrees Fahrenheit inside. But if you have lower temperature, you can wait till 90 minutes. The goal is to have this ball to double the size. And after 1 hour, I'll be back to do the second session of shaping the dough. All right, see you later.